Hi everyone on YouTube and mountain bikers who are interested in repairing their own Fox DHX 5.0 rear shocks. This is a second video of a series to show you how to dismantle or disassemble the shock body and boost body from the main bridge assembly, and how to where the O-rings that I'm going to be including in a kit for sale on eBay, where those are located and how to access them. And so let's start off by talking about some of the tools needed that are special for the disassembly of this portion of the shock. Disassembling the shock down to this point is fairly simple. You don't need any real specialty tools. Basically just spanner or adjustable wrench, needle nose pliers to help you remove the internal floating piston. A bench vise is very useful, and but for disassembly of this the body and the bridge assembly, and inside the pro pedal, you'll need a couple special tools. One is a 8mm security bit. So it's like an 8mm hex, and it has a hole inside it like a security bit, basically. You can find these online. I made this from a adapter that goes from a 6mm to an 8mm Allen head, and it seemed to work pretty well. I did burn through a couple Dremel stone bits to drill out or to grind out the inside of this, because it is a hardened tool steel. So you can find these bits at a variety of places online, but I had a spare adapter bit and decided to make my own at home. You'll need an Allen key set, an pick to help you remove the O-rings. The only thing you need to be careful of is not to scratch any of the surfaces when you of the shock when you're removing the O-rings. You'll need a toothbrush or some sort of a nylon brush to clean off the threads once you've disassembled the shock. There's some Loctite that needs to be removed before reassembling. Some sort of a wrench, or in this case an Allen wrench, to remove, to hold the eyelet and to turn the bridge to separate it from the shock bodies. You'll also need internal snap ring pliers, and I also made a clamp, a block of wood with holes drilled in it, so I can hold the shock body firmly in the vise, and 3 separate holes, one for the boost valve, one for the main rod, and then one for the main shock body, just to make sure that it's gripping really well. And then I also used some athletic tape or medical tape that's cloth tape. I wrapped it around the shock body, the boost body, just did one wrap around it and then clamped it into the vise with the wood block, and it seemed to help reduce the chances of the shock body slipping. In addition, the first time you disassemble, you're probably going to need a propane torch, to heat up the main body bridge and the bridge here, as well as the eyelet where the shock rod goes in. There's some red Loctite in here and in all of these locations, and it's a little bit difficult to break free. So if you apply some heat to the eyelet and the bridge at those locations, it should help make it disassemble without too much difficulty.